All right, so end of day 3. So today was a pretty good day. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of cravings. I felt pretty good today. Because of my muscle soreness from the last few days, I made sure to have a lot more protein today. Um, the one thing that I'm really, really bummed about today, that's just I'm trying not to just really ream myself about, is I ended up not getting a workout in. I had planned to do it this evening, and then I seized up a muscle in my back, and it put me down for pretty much all night, and it's still pretty sore, and it was hard to get up and walk across the room and without pain. So I'm really kind of bummed out. I really feel like, I don't know, had I done it this morning or something, it wouldn't have been a missed opportunity. But I'm not gonna let that trip me up. I'm gonna make sure after work tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna get in a nice good workout there, and I'm just gonna keep on every day. I'm gonna pretend like today nothing happened. It all went smooth. Because as I said originally in my plan, I want to make sure that every day I'm at least doing something, like whether it's a power walk or an actual like intense workout session, just to get my heart rate up and do some cardio for at least 20 minutes to a half hour. Is part of just establishing that habit of being more active, not necessarily a habit of working out every single day. I mean, but a habit of being an active individual. So, and eventually I would like to translate that into working out at least 4 times a week or 3 times a week, or just, whatever is realistic depending on what my health goals are at the end of this. But for right now, it sort of made me sad that I missed out on today. But, tomorrow maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll go for a walk on my lunch break at work and then hit the gym. And I think maybe that's something that'll help me feel like, I don't know, maybe to me that'll be like I was able to recover from that slip up. So overall, though, today was really good. And actually, it was a good practice because, had a really nice, I ate very healthy today, very clean, no excess sugars, no excess carbs, had lots of fruits and vegetables and a chicken salad for dinner, and that was really wonderful. Some homemade dressing, it was really good. And it was also really good because, like I said originally, this thing that I'm doing right now, one thing I wanted to make sure is that my wife isn't doing it with me, because I need her to be strong. So I'm going through this and I'm doing all the clean eating and the rigorous exercise every day, because even though my wife has health goals too, in the past we've done the thing where we've overlapped and we've tried to diet together, be good together, or do this sort of thing together. The problem is we're both very much foodies. We love our food, and one of us would be weak and the other would, naturally, because we're in love and we're married, we want to make the other happy, and one of us would just say like, oh man, I could just go for some chips right now, and then before you know it, we're both munching down on chips. So, and that's not just like a one-time thing. That was a tried and true recurrence. That was something I could count on happening if allowed. So I asked her that in the time that I'm doing this, that she abstain from doing it with me, that she keep on just, I mean, no, I'm not encouraging her to eat unhealthy. I mean, she had the same thing for dinner I did, but, just not to deprive herself, at least nowhere near the level I am, because I don't want her to be craving anything. I need her to where when the time comes, which I'm sure it will, because I'm only 3 days into 68, when I start to buckle and I really want those Oreos or I really want those chips, and I start to plead and say, I deserve it, I earned them, I'm not going to deprive myself of these things forever, but for these 68 days, no junk food. And I need her to not see me and be like, absolutely not, you don't want this, I don't want this, we don't need this, you don't want it. And so far, I mean, she hasn't really had to do anything. She's also doing a really good job of keeping me accountable. She'll text me throughout the day to make sure that I'm eating healthy and staying away from things that I should. And so far, it hasn't been too big of a struggle, except for yesterday. I had a bit of cravings, but today was pretty good. So I'm happy with things are going. And I guess the thing I'm thankful for today is definitely the dedication, support, and love of my wife. She's amazing and the best partner I could ask for. Because, when I came to her with all this and I put it out there on the table and said, honey, listen, don't say anything, just let me speak my mind. This is what I want to do, and I know it sounds crazy, but I really feel like I need to do this for me. She had no argument. She was just like, okay, absolutely, I support you 100%. And, it's like, this thing I'm doing is like, it's no program out of a book. It's nothing that I read somewhere. It's a challenge that I made for myself. And if you watched my introduction, it was 20 minutes long, 26 minutes long, where I just spilled my heart out about why I'm doing this and my reasons and my passions and my fears, you'll know that, this was essentially my proving to me that I could be the person I want to be. So, anyhow, super thankful for my wife. She's incredible and amazing, and I love her. And tonight I got to watch her enjoy some wine, which I didn't have any of. It's just sugary stuff that I don't need. Wine sounds great, but you know what? It wasn't even that bad. I was able to just sort of sit there with her. I drank my water, and she had her wine, and it was fine. We had a great time. So, I'm feeling optimistic. I really think that, yesterday was kind of a rough day. Today was a pretty good day, minus the exercise fiasco, but I'm trying to be positive about that, and I really think that if the next 65 days go like today did, only with me squeezing in the exercise, obviously, I'm pretty happy about it. So, anyway, that's it. There's my update for today. So, good night.